بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. Alhamdulillah, we have been going through the events leading up to the Battle of Karbala. And we've only been touching the surface without delving into each and every finer detail of each event. However, inshallah, we'll start to discuss when the actual battle begins. As we've learned, it was the 10th of Muharram. And Hussain bin Ali radiallahu anhuma completed the Fajr Salah with his companions. He then appointed Zuhair ibn Qayn to command the right side of the army, Habib ibn Muzahir to command the left side of the army, and his half-brother, Abbas ibn Ali. They shared the same father, Ali radiallahu anhu, but Abbas's mother was not Fatima az-Zahra radiallahu anha. So Abbas ibn Ali was the bearer of the flag. Hussain radiallahu anhu's companions numbered 70 odd, 32 on horseback and 40 infantries, whilst the Syrian army were 5,000 in number. Hussain radiallahu anhu exhorted those around him to join for the sake of Allah Azza wa Jal and to defend the Ahlul Bayt, the family of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This speech affected Hur ibn Yazid, who had come to stop Hussain radiallahu anhu from his journey. He thus abandoned Umar ibn Sa'ad and he joined the army of Hussain radiallahu anhu. Then Umar ibn Sa'ad, he advanced and fired an arrow at Sayyidina Hussain radiallahu anhu's army, saying to his people, "Give evidence before the governor, Ibn Ziyad, that I was the first one to throw the arrow at Hussain radiallahu anhu's army." Then Ibn Sa'ad's army started to shower Sayyidina Hussain radiallahu anhu's army with arrows. And very few men from Hussain radiallahu anhu's army escaped from being shot by an arrow because of the excessive arrows, and there were only a couple of dozens, whilst the enemy were in their thousands. Now both sides began to fight, and there were a number of deaths in the group of Sayyidina Hussain radiallahu anhu also. Now the first battle and contest was between the right side of Hussain radiallahu anhu's army with the left of the Syrian army. And a few dozen men under the command of Zuhair ibn Qayn, whom Sayyidina Hussain radiallahu anhu had stationed, they fought and they repulsed any attack. And in that process, they destroyed the left side of the Syrian army. And somewhat that collided with the middle of the army as well. So the army of Hussain radiallahu anhu had an upper hand. Seeing this, the Syrian army quickly retreated and they broke the pre-war agreement. Before the war, they had agreed mutually that they would not use arrows and lances. Why? Because there was no contest. There were 5,000 there and there were a handful there. And in throwing arrows and lances, it could land on anyone. There were women amongst them. There were children amongst them. There were elderly amongst them. There were the Ahlul Bayt amongst them. So therefore, it was agreed before the war that arrows would not be showered or lances. But this agreement was obviously made in the view that the companions of Hussain radiallahu anhu were only few in number. So Umar ibn Sa'ad ordered his army not to come out for any individual duel and to attack Hussain radiallahu anhu's army at once together. Now a man known as Amr ibn Hajjaj attacked Sayyidina Hussain radiallahu anhu's right wing. So the left wing was somewhat victorious. Now they attacked the right wing. But the men were again able to maintain their ground, kneeling down as they planted their lances. Now they planted their lances and they were able to frighten the enemy's horses. When the horsemen came back to charge at them, Hussain radiallahu anhu's men now met them with arrows, killing some of them, wounding some of them. Amr ibn Hajjaj kept on saying the following to his men: "Fight those who abandoned the creed and who deserted the jama'ah. So they believed that Yazid was the rightful leader and the Jama'ah was in following him. Whoever abandoned the rule of Yazid and did not give allegiance to Yazid, he had neglected the Jama'ah. Upon hearing this, Sayyidina Hussain radiallahu anhu said, "Woe unto you, O Amr! Are you really instigating people to fight against me? Are we really the ones who abandon the creed whilst you yourself are upholding it? As soon as our souls leave from our bodies, i.e. when we die, you will soon find out who is most worthy of entering into the hellfire. Is it us who have abandoned the creed and turned away? Or is it you who are on falsehood?" Now, in order to prevent random showering of arrows on Hussain radiallahu anhu's camp, which had women and children also, Hussain radiallahu anhu's men went out for single combats, fighting. Men like Burayr ibn Qudayr, Muslim ibn Awsaja, Habib ibn Muzahir were slain, were killed, were martyred, fighting whilst attempting to shield Hussain radiallahu anhu. Every casualty meant a lot because there were only 70 in number. Sayyidina Hussain radiallahu anhu's companions were coming one by one in the midst of the battlefield to bid him farewell as they were wounded, as they were injured. So 70, 60, 50. After almost all of those brave warriors, the close companions of Hussain radiallahu anhu were martyred, his relatives now, the immediate relatives, the Ahlul Bayt, asked permission to take part. Otherwise they were camping, they were away. The men of Banu Hashim, the clan of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, now went out one by one. Ali Akbar ibn Hussain, the middle son of Sayyidina Hussain radiallahu anhu, was the first one to receive permission from the Ahlul Bayt, from his father, to come out. Now one by one, casualties from Banu Hashim were the sons of Sayyidina Ali ibn Abi Talib, the sons of Ali radiallahu anhu, because after Fatima az-Zahra radiallahu anha, Ali radiallahu anhu had married and he had children from his other wives. The sons of Hassan ibn Ali. Hassan is the elder brother of Hussain radiallahu anhu, the grandson of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. By now Hassan bin Ali radiallahu anhu had passed away. So the family, the Banu Hashim, included the sons of Sayyidina Ali radiallahu anhu, sons of Sayyidina Hassan radiallahu anhu, a son of Hazrat Hussain radiallahu anhu himself, the son of Abdullah ibn Ja'far ibn Abi Talib, the cousin, the aunt of Zainab bint Ali radiallahu anha. So the sons of Sayyidina Aqil ibn Abi Talib, Aqil, he was the cousin of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as well as the son of Muslim ibn Aqil. There were 72 Hashimis martyred in all, including eventually Sayyidina Hussain radiallahu anhu also. Inshallah, in tomorrow's discourse also, we'll go through the martyrdom of Abbas ibn Ali radiallahu anhu and the eventual martyrdom of Hussain bin Ali radiallahu anhu. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from all types of fitan. Ameen. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi. Subhanakallahumma wa ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.